Hi there, I'm here with Tracy McDaid. Tracy is the manager of the Solas Cancer Support Centre here in Waterford. And Tracy's going to tell us a bit about the service and how they have adapted the service over the last year. So Tracy, tell me, last March, everything changed for everybody all over the world. How did you change and adapt the service?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Marie. I'm delighted to have a chance to chat to you about the service and what we do. We closed the doors, like most businesses, on the 13th of March, that infamous Friday the 13th. And in our innocence, thought it might have been for a couple of weeks or at worst a month. And, obviously then realised it was going to be longer. So we adapted quite quickly in offering our clients remote service. And clients really took to the remote piece really well. So the longer we came into 2020 and realised it was possibly the way it would be for the year, we really added extra pieces and changed some of our weekly classes, some of our information sessions, and we moved all of them to the remote format. So we've put together a series of webinars that happen every 2 weeks on various topics for our clients. We looked at our information sessions and changed them to be webinars. Our lovely weekly yoga and mindfulness and meditation classes we now do on Zoom. And we have to say we became experts on Zoom, but also our clients did, which was fabulous. So we had that forum that clients could engage with us.
Fantastic. And what range of services are you currently providing at the moment?
Yeah, well, we're actually really proud of what we're providing at the moment. So first of all, when a client comes to the service to engage with the service, that would in normal times be a one-to-one meeting that lasts maybe about an hour. And we now do that by phone. So somebody engaging with the service, and it's a really very simple, very informal conversation about what somebody might like to take from the service or what services they would like to take and make use of. They now do that by phone, and that's an opportunity for us to explain what services are available. So what we have on offer at the moment is our one-to-one counselling sessions, and our team of professional counsellors are offering those by Zoom, by phone, whatever suits the client. Then we have one-to-one wellness sessions, and an awful lot of our service in normal times would be around our complementary therapies. So that's reflexology, massage, Reiki, craniosacral therapy. And obviously on that touch side, we're not able to offer it. So what we developed was one-to-one wellness consultations. So that's with a team of really expert therapists in the area of wellness, and they deliver non-touch, when we're able to do them face-to-face, non-touch sessions to help people relax or deal with stress or anxiety or not being able to sleep. So just empowering people with tools that they might be able to make use of themselves. And they've actually been working really well remotely by Zoom and by phone now as well. We also have that fabulous series of webinars available. Our classes are still available online. And then we have added extra pieces, like our art group, in actual fact, over January came back online. So that's a weekly group that are now meeting on Zoom and facilitated by our art therapist. So that's now online. We have a lovely 8-week creative writing course that's been facilitated, and that's working really well online for us. So we try as much as possible to have new innovations and listen to our clients and what they'd like to engage with. So while the doors of the centres, both here in Waterford and Dungarvan, are closed, we really do have a wide range of services and plenty on offer to support clients.
Tracy, that's fantastic. And I kind of hear a message in that you really try and I suppose get the message out about wellness and support people around wellness, which is so important, I could imagine. And if people want to engage with the services, what do they need to do?
Yeah, it's as simple as a phone call or an email, or maybe have somebody ring on your behalf. We quite often hear from clients that it's easier to receive a call than make that call. And quite often our clients say to us that first engagement was actually a really big step for them. And then afterwards, that once they have engaged, they realise how easy it was and the range of services they could engage with. So what I would say to people is maybe pick up the phone, pop us an email, go onto the website and have a look and see what's available. All the information on the services is there, but it doesn't have to be a referral from a GP. It doesn't have to be a referral from somebody in the hospital, consultant, or one of the nurses in the hospital. It's a very simple self-referral process. And the other thing to remember about our services, Maria, is that the services are free. So there's no charge for the services, and luckily we don't have a waiting list. And in actual fact, even in normal times, we don't have a waiting list. So somebody engaging with us today, chances are by next week they would have a one-to-one referral with whatever service they wanted to engage with. So, it's a very smooth referral system and very smooth and quick in being able to engage with the services.
Okay, well that's very good to know. So there's no long waiting lists or anything like that. You seem to be very well organised and set up to be able to react, I suppose, to any new inquiries you're getting and so on. And what are your plans for 2021?
Well, our plans are to support our clients, and that really is our priority. We would encourage people to engage with us, because we're certainly finding during this lockdown that people are a little bit quieter at engaging, and that's very much what we found last April and May. And then during the summer last year, and certainly through September and October, we were very busy again. So we'd really encourage people. We work with a fabulous team of 29 contractors, professional contractors, in delivering our service. So between Waterford, in Williamstown here, and in Dungarvan in the Alternative Health Clinic, we have fabulous teams ready and available to support clients. So our plan for 2021, in reacting to the lockdowns and the restrictions, we are here to provide service, and we're also planning then for when we are able to re-engage with clients face to face when it's safe to do so.
Very good. And Tracy, you're opened 10 years next week.
It's hard to believe that this
Past
building,
10 years.
the charity itself is 22 years old, but in actual fact, the building here in Williamstown is 10 years, which is really just incredible, because if anybody remembered the plot of land before the centre was built, you wouldn't have even thought that a building could be built on it. And yet 10 years later, and the building is just such a beautiful space, and a tribute to the people who fundraised, and the people who support us every year since that. And to the initial capital development project that built the centre. So it is a tribute to everybody's combined community effort.
Fantastic. And Tracy, Solas is a charity, so you rely on fundraising events and donations and so on from the community. You've had fantastic support from the people of Waterford since you opened the centre.
That's it. The centre was built from the original Capital Development Committee, and we thankfully have no debt on the building. And we are fortunate to fundraise our running costs every year because of the support of the community. And last year, while it was a very difficult year for charities, we were really fortunate with a phenomenal fundraising effort, huge support from companies, and then the government interventions from the Stability Fund, which was the fund to support charities who might have been in difficulty over the pandemic. We were really fortunate to be well supported there. So thankfully, we are well funded and ready for 2021.
Tracy, look, thanks very much for your time today, and I would like to take this opportunity to wish you and your team the best of luck for 2021. Folks out there, if you do need the services of the Solas Centre, or if you know somebody that does, we'll pop up some information with this video as well if you need to get in touch with them. Tracy, thanks again.
Thanks so much, Maria. Really appreciate it.
Cheers. Thank you.